terzo papa a cui Valentina offre un sombrero.
Success isn't just about reaching the top, it's about the journey. It's about the struggles, the challenges, and the lessons learned along the way. And there's one man whose journey has inspired millions around the world. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of Pope Francis, one of the most influential figures of our time. A man who defied the odds, faced immense challenges, and left an undeniable impact on the world. Let's discover how he did it and how you can
Mr.
find
President,
inspiration in his journey.
I'm deeply grateful for your welcome in the name of the All Americans. As the son of an immigrant family, I'm happy to be a guest in this country, which was largely built by such families.
Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio on December 17, 1936, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Pope Francis came from humble beginnings. His family, of Italian descent, wasn't wealthy. But from an early age, Jorge had a deep sense of compassion and a desire to help those in need. As a young man, he faced personal struggles, including health challenges. He underwent surgery for part of his lung when he was a teenager, an experience that shaped his resilience. Yet, despite these obstacles, he was determined to follow his calling. At 21, after years of working in various jobs, Jorge made a life-altering decision to enter the seminary and dedicate himself to the church. But the road wasn't easy. His family was supportive, but not without reservations. They saw the sacrifice. But Jorge had a bigger vision, a vision of service, of loving others as Christ loves. And so, in 1969, he was ordained as a priest. From the very start, his approach was different. He didn't just sit in his office. He was in the streets of Buenos Aires, connecting with the poor, the marginalized, and the forgotten. He didn't preach from a distance. He lived what he believed. Being appointed as the Archbishop of Buenos Aires in 1998, Jorge was thrust into a position of great responsibility. But this position came with challenges. Argentina was facing deep economic instability, and Jorge was confronted with the immense poverty and suffering of his people. But instead of turning a blind eye, he dove deeper into the issue. Many would have taken the comfortable route, but Pope Francis, then Archbishop Bergoglio, focused on the marginalized. He lived simply, advocating for social justice and the rights of the poor. He confronted the rich and powerful, calling out corruption and inequality, even at the risk of personal harm. He wasn't afraid to speak the truth, even when it was uncomfortable. In 2013, after the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI, the world watched as the papacy was handed to someone who would change the game entirely. Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio was elected as the 266th Pope of the Catholic Church, taking the name Pope Francis. But this wasn't an easy road. The papacy was a calling, yes, but also a challenge. Pope Francis became the first Jesuit pope, the first from the Americas, and the first to choose the name Francis, after Saint Francis of Assisi, a symbol of humility, simplicity, and service to the poor.
Sua Santità, buongiorno, benvenuto sulla Stazione Spaziale Internazionale tra di noi, tra l'equipaggio della spedizione 52 e 53.
Buongiorno, buonasera, perché
He didn't just inherit a position of power, he inherited a mission to lead by example, to show the world what it means to be humble, compassionate, and inclusive. Since becoming Pope, Francis has become known for his radical humility. He chose to live in a modest guest house instead of the lavish papal apartments. He took public transport instead of traveling in the luxury of a papal car. His papacy has been marked by his focus on mercy, peace, and the environment. He's spoken out against the injustices faced by refugees, the impoverished, and the oppressed. He's called for climate action, urging us all to care for our common home. Through his leadership, Pope Francis has touched millions of hearts, whether through his inspirational messages or his personal acts of kindness. He shows us that true leadership isn't about authority, it's about service. It's about showing up when it matters most and standing up for what's right. Despite his global influence, Pope Francis hasn't been immune to challenges. He's faced opposition from within the Church and from outside.
That our brothers and sisters everywhere may know the blessings of peace and prosperity which God wills for all His children. Mr. President, once again, I thank you for your welcome, and I look forward to these days, your country. God bless America.
His views on social issues, like LGBTQ+ rights, divorce, and poverty, have sparked controversy. He's often been criticized by those who see his approach as too progressive. But Pope Francis has never let criticism sway him from his mission. He understands that change is never easy. He knows that sometimes the hardest decisions are the most necessary. His courage in the face of adversity is a reminder to all of us. When we stand by our values, when we stay true to our vision, the challenges we face are not barriers, they're opportunities for growth. Pope Francis's journey is one of extraordinary courage, resilience, and deep compassion. From a young man in Argentina to the leader of one of the world's largest institutions, his story is a testament to the power of humility, service, and unwavering faith. His life teaches us that success isn't measured by fame or fortune, but by the difference we make in the lives of others. So, no matter where you are in your journey, remember, your challenges don't define you, your actions do. Lead with heart, serve with humility, and never forget that true success lies in lifting others up. Thank you for watching. If Pope Francis's story inspired you, leave a like, share this video with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that empowers and motivates. Keep moving forward. Your journey matters.